Yes, sir. We're back. Football.
Back at it again.
Number 7, Bardo.
Lucky number 7.
Time Out with the Crew podcast. T&B here. Trying to bring you guys another good episode.
Great episodes.
Great episodes. Got a little bit of news. Basketball side, JJ Redick retires after 15 seasons.
Oh, man.
Man, good player, though.
He was.
On the football side, the Chiefs take their first September loss in 5 years. Sucks to be them boys. We got some injury updates. Jarvis Landry, wide receiver, was put on IR, so he'll be missing at least 3 weeks. Tyrod Taylor is already ruled out for Thursday Night Football.
Man.
Andy Dalton goes out. Man, it looked like Chicago, they planted that dude. They're like, just take him out, just so we can see the rookie come in. But he really didn't look that good either.
No, not since he left his last team, man, the Bengals.
Andy Dalton, he's just he went to Dallas, didn't do shit.
Nothing.
And then he come to the Bears with no offensive line.
Nothing.
Then Tula from Miami.
My boy, man, get back healthy. Come back.
He goes out.
Need that team to snap again.
Carson Wentz sprains both ankles. Dude, the football gods hate him. They're like, just stop playing. Russell Gage for Atlanta goes out. They don't know how long yet.
Man, I have a lot invested in Miami.
Yes.
Fantasy football-wise, so I need to come back, bro.
Especially Myles Gaskin. I just hope maybe with Tula being out, is it going to, bump up Myles Gaskin's usage?
Can the offensive line just get the run game going and,
fuck it.
You got to.
You need to.
You need to, for sure. Then all you got is offensive line now. And you got to fall back on the third-string quarterback who hasn't even took a snap.
Sucks. But let's jump to our lights, camera, action part. Let's highlight some players from Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football.
Woo! Monday night.
Man, Daniel Jones, he showed up, though. 22 of 32, 249 yards and a touchdown. Carried the ball for 9 carries, 95 yards and a TD. Also had one pullback, I think, from 54 yards.
Ooh.
Yeah, holding offensive line let him down. Then on the other side, Tyler Haneke. Told you about that boy.
I'm waiting for him to come back, man.
34 of 46, 336 yards, 2 TDs in the NO. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, 11 receptions, 107 yards and a touchdown. Them boys showed up.
I like Fitzmagic, but Taylor. That's the quarterback I want throwing it to.
But the Giants shot themselves in the foot, bro. They jumped off sides on the kick. The guy missed it. Then he gets another shot. Poop. Puts it right down the middle. Says, okay, you guys want to give me another try? I'll just nail it now.
Man, dude, that's what happened yesterday. You see that we iced the kicker for the Packers, and for no reason, that he missed that first one too. So I was like, dawg, we do
this all the time.
We always do that.
And then we had Derek Carr, 28 of 37, 382 yards and 2 TDs.
Vegas.
Surprised.
That was
surprised
a good game.
Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Kupp, this man over here, his freaking favorite player, goes off again. And you got him late in almost every draft. Him and Adam Thielen.
Mm-hmm.
9 receptions, 163 yards and 2 TDs.
In one of the leagues, I got Woods because somebody picked him up right before me, but still good enough, man. Cooper Kupp.
Then we have Christian McCaffrey. I mean, this guy's just amazing. 24 carries, 72 yards and a TD. Had 5 receptions and 65 yards. But Sunday Night Football, we had to go to the hospital, but I get to watch that game in the hospital and 18 receptions.
Congratulations again,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Having a baby.
Awesome. 18 of 26, 239 yards, a touchdown and 2 interceptions.
Man, them interceptions cost him the game down there.
Yeah, he also had 16 carries, 107 yards, and 2 TDs. But they said that, I seen a fun fact, they said he has a better passer rating than Ben Roethlisberger, and he has more rushing yards than Najee Harris.
Oh.
So Pittsburgh is not doing good on the offensive side.
Mr. September is pretty vulnerable because Lamar took him out for the first time ever, right?
Man. But then you have Patrick Mahomes. They still look good, though. 24-31, 343 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an NO. But that interception, he didn't see him. He didn't see him. Then, man, Travis Kelce, this guy, he looked like a wide receiver. Catches a little out route and just takes it down to C, bro.
Dude, he had all the blockers in the world, man.
But it's 7 receptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown. That shit was amazing.
Him and Gronk are just like 2 great-ass tight ends this year, dog. Just like,
you see Robert Tonyan, though?
Yeah.
That was a
badass catch.
Man, I think he could be something like that.
They just got to catch the ball, man, because Rodgers put him there.
That's pulling us the money. He's putting there, but he missed Marquez Valdez-Scantling like 3 or 4 times, bro.
I was going to say, I count 3, but I think I know what the 4th one you're talking about, but...
It was 35 points already. I know we're going to win the game, but you throw that one, that's 42, and we're blowing fucking Detroit out of the water. But we had Aaron Jones, 17 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. But 6 receptions, 48 yards, and 3 TDs.
My man.
First game playing with all his pops in Lambeau.
That's my running back, y'all.
He loses his chain.
Found that shit again.
They had to have everybody look for it. Even fans were asking, can we look for it?
Found it at 1:30.
Man, that shit was
Took
crazy.
Took hours, man. Shout out to them.
For finding that shit, man.
Yo.
Had his dad ashes in the
everybody
football.
On the field that looked for that, man. The groundskeepers, appreciate you guys, man. You did very good job finding that man's parent.
Then we have Aaron Rodgers. Oh. I know it's against Detroit.
The GOAT.
I know it's against Detroit, but...
He had to get himself right,
22 of 27. 255 yards and 4 TDs.
Man.
And they said anytime he has a lousy game, he had a fucking lousy game, man. And
Week 1. Yeah.
That's not even considered lousy because that was worse than his standards. But anytime he has a lousy game, he comes back and throws 4 touchdowns. And he did it.
He always does.
And he did it.
People got to realize that, man. Even though he took the whole year off and didn't show training camp or preseason, that's what it showed, game 1. You weren't in tune with none of your teammates. But now but I bet you all week in practice, that motherfucker said, relax.
Start picking that up, yeah. But then on the other side, TJ Hawkinson, that boy, he's a monster, dude. Like 8 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown doesn't do what he did justice because he was out there, bro. And it's against our bad defense. You got to understand, we keep Kevin King, who just keeps getting burned on every single play. We're making these guys look pretty good.
I can't believe that Hawkinson should have had at least 2 more touchdowns to keep it a game, though,
Yep. But let's recap NFL Week 2. We had Thursday Night Football. The Giants fell short to the Washington football team, 29-30.
I told you.
The noon games, we had the Bills slaughtering. Man, they just destroyed them.
Barely. No,
35-0.
Man, that's because
a donut was thrown there. And then the Raiders, they're there.
2-0 start for the Raiders.
26-17. They took out the Steelers.
That's what's up, man. They needed that.
And then the
Raiders.
Yep. And then the Rams pulled it out in a tight one, 27-24. Both of those defenses were like, oh, they're amazing. And look what happened. Then we had the 49ers versus the Eagles. Man, Hurts did not show up. It hurts, don't it? Because he did not show up. 17-11.
Some of the running backs went down again, too.
For the 49ers, oh, man, they lose.
Like the Baltimore over there, man.
Dude, they can't catch a break. They lose Trey Sermon. And then Elijah Mitchell, he goes down, but I think he's going to be okay for this week against the Packers. And
Hasty was out.
We're going to talk about it. Oh, yeah. He's going to be done now,
Dude,
I think.
That sucks, man. We're looking at 4th and 5th and 6th stringers now.
Man, but Trey Sherman, he was a big pickup, but he just can't stay on the field. Then this Elijah Mitchell guy, he's a big pickup too. So if those guys can stay on the field, they're gonna have a good running, and then playing our defense, anybody's gonna destroy us. But then the Saints, we all hyped up James Winston. He can see finally.
Not all of us. You did. I told you that was a one-hit wonder.
And Sam Darnold pulls out, a 26-7 victory against them. And then my Patriots.
Mac and cheese, huh?
Mac and cheese. He took out the Jets 25-6.
Man, I thought the Jets were going to get better, bro. What?
Yep, they went backwards.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like every time you think they're going to do something great,
Nope.
I'm still hoping for them, man, because I had a couple players on the Jets on my teams, especially Corey Davis. I need Corey Davis to step up.
Man, I know I picked him in
not his fault.
Picked him in some DFS leagues, and Zach Wilson did not throw him the ball.
Man.
Then you had the Browns beating Houston 31-21.
Quarterback went down again. Injuries cost you the game most of the time.
Yep.
I didn't even know who the third string quarterback is.
David Mims.
Oh, man.
Or, it's either Denzel Mims or David Mims.
Mims.
But, yeah, it's
not looking good for Texas, man.
I'm pretty much going to stream Mark Ingram, and that's about it. The rest of maybe, Philip Lindsay can get a decent run, but I don't see it. I'm going with Mark Ingram.
Man, my boy Cooks was just getting warmed up, dog. Like the wide receiver wise, I like Cooks. Cooks in the last 2 weeks he got me good points, but now I'm kind of scared of starting week 3.
That hill might start coming down now.
Hope not, man. Come on, Mims.
Then we got the Broncos. Man,
woo,
they look good.
I told you, man.
Teddy Bridgewater, he looks good. 23-13 against the Jaguars.
Sticky note is still up there. There's probably the team that's going to be 5-0 in the next couple weeks. Yep. We're looking at a couple losses for them undefeated teams this year, I bet, or this week, I bet.
And then we got the Bears, man. The Bears, they did it.
About time.
They beat the Bengals 2017, but I'll tell you what, the Bengals were losing by 17 points, and they made that comeback in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left.
Wasn't it 17-0 or something like the whole time?
I think it was 17-3 for a while.
Bears just came back, kicked that ass, huh?
Then our Sunday afternoon games.
Those were the best games of the days, I thought.
Oh yeah, by far.
Those games were lit and back and forth.
Tampa Bay, man, dude, just
Falcons had it for a little bit, until that fourth quarter came about.
Yeah, but Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, I mean, come on, these guys. What are they, 27 years old? Because that's what the fuck they look like.
They're just out there playing catch, man. And then the
48-25.
Are surprised they call themselves professional athletes.
Dude.
I can't believe that.
Then you got, man, this one hurts. This hurts. The Vikings lose 33-34. That kick goes way to the right.
Your man shanked it.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did.
Did that go in overtime?
No, that
went straight to the
straight
up, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that game was back to back, like touchdowns, back and forth. Like I like that one the most, other than the Rams and the
And then we had this one going into overtime.
That was a good one.
Titans.
Derrick Henry, wow,
man,
that's
talk about a bounce back, because Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry, those were the names that were getting floated around. Like, oh shit, did we fuck up and pick the wrong guy?
Man,
no,
Henry,
they showed up.
He had a 60-yarder and like at least a 40-yarder.
And I was afraid to take him because I'm like, you're like, damn it. Even Aaron Rodgers, you're worried. You're like, is it going to be 2 games in a row? But you can't be worried about that. You got to just play your guy, and hopefully it's going to pay out in the end. But Tennessee beat the Seahawks in overtime 33-30. This game was good. I like this game. Cowboys and Chargers was a really good game. 20-17. Cowboys pulled it out.
I was upset that Pollard had way more points than Zeke, man. Like, hey, that man was running the ball like a boss, though. And I can't even be mad about that. But I was mad because I had those points on the bench and I had started Zeke like a fool.
Yeah, you're looking like, what the fuck? And when you look at the 2 running backs, obviously we know Zeke is He is who he is.
He's just a big name, and I think the defense pays when they see him come out. They're like, let's just smack
We're
him.
just gonna knock him in his teeth and see
we
if
don't
he can
even care
handle
if it's a pass play. We're just gonna go beat up Zeke.
And I look at him and I'm like, I don't think he's like ready. Like he don't look like he gives a fuck about it. Whereas Pollard showed up, he looks like he's ready and in shape and all that. I'm not gonna talk trash about these guys or nothing, but just saying that he doesn't look like his self. When Zeke came in the league, he looked like he was in fucking shape, ready to knock somebody's teeth out. And then now it just looks like
get a little bit of money, man.
Is he Eddie Lacy though? Like, is he falling onto that trend?
See, Eddie Lacy, man, he was like never rich, dog. So it's like he had that.
He still never
wanted to eat though, because he still never had to eat like that before.
He still never did his mansion. He still never did none of that. He bought the trailer.
That's what's
park.
Up, man. That's like real.
Made sure that everybody that had their trailer home was paid off and they're done.
Like Jamal Williams, like
you gotta take care.
They're not really big spenders. They're real people. Like,
but
Jamal Williams
his habit was eating though, and that's what made him fall short.
I don't know, man. He better
figure it out.
Cereal or something, cause
figure it out,
man.
I know your son is eating, but oh man. And then this game,
fit. He just got to get his ass in the fucking end zone.
Yeah, but he don't look like his same man. He used to plow through that fucking line.
Cause how is it that Pollard's doing it, but you're not?
And you're not.
It's the same offensive line.
They don't change, unless if they're pissed at you. Maybe you didn't buy him a new golf cart.
Man, I take them boys out to eat if I were you.
Every day,
man.
What y'all need?
Mm-hmm.
But you got great Sunday night football. I hope the Packers and the 49ers can put on a show like they did. Just a great Sunday night fucking football.
Put the Chiefs and Ravens Sunday.
Dude. 36-35, dude.
That was a great game too.
Ravens pulled it out.
I liked all the interceptions that were going back and forth. I'm salty Kyle Murray was throwing them like that though, because it's like, what are you doing? Oh no, that was the other team. He did throw a lot of interceptions too, but Lamar Jackson, come on, man.
You gotta pull it together, man.
Yeah. It was,
the one
was breaking ankles again, though, bro. Like,
oh my!
He had over 100 yards. He had more. Exactly. That's the thing. He should just be a running back too, because his running back only had like what 40, 60 yards, and this man had like 120, bro, like 100 something.
It's crazy. And then Monday Night Football, we predicted another great show from the Manning Bros. They brought on Pat McAfee, who, man, this dude, he's fucking hilarious, bro. He does the WWE announcing too. Mm-hmm. He's a ex-punter for the Colts, so he was Peyton Manning's teammate. He hopped on there, was talking sports and joking around and shit. Then you had Rob Gronkowski jump on there. Man, like I said, I hope it was gonna be special, and it was.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you, ESPN.
Thank you.
But the Packers, they did it. They bounced back.
Handle their business.
But their defense, man, they're really gonna cost us the game, bro.
We suck at defense, man.
It's what is it, 17-14, and you let Tom Brady or any of these guys, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, let any of these guys get the first half on you. It ain't gonna be 17. It's gonna be 28-31, something you're not gonna come back from, and we're gonna see a repeat of losing to the 49ers. Losing to the Falcons.
That's not what we want.
In the end, and we're not going to want that. We need our defense to pick their ass up. So I've been hearing trade rumors about us going after linebackers. I hope we're in some works.
Man, this would never happen if we would have got Khalil Mack.
Yep. But we didn't want to pay him $5 more million. We would rather Chicago pay him $5 more million, so we got to go against that guy. And you seen it. Rodgers went down after a big thing. He goes down, boom. Obviously, you know what happened. He came back and pulled out our victory. But can't have that happen, dude. But let's recap our NFL pick'ems week 2. We both took the Washington football team.
Mm-hmm. Washington. Buffalo and Miami. Took Buffalo. I took Miami. And that was bad. I shouldn't have done that.
That was a horrible one for you.
I just didn't think Miami was going to lose their quarterback, man.
Then we both took Cincinnati.
Yep.
Lost that one.
Barely. Who knew the rookie was gonna come in this game? This damn day.
Motherfucker.
If they wouldn't have got the rookie in there, I was hoping like week 5 or week 4 or something like that. But if they didn't get the rookie in there, that wouldn't happen, man.
Chicago fans are ruthless, though. They were probably praying for that shit to happen to Andy Dalton. Please let something happen to Andy so Justin Fields can come in. But we both took Denver. We won on that one.
Denver's boss.
We both took... Or no, we didn't both. Hold on. I remember this game. I took the Dogs, and you went with Houston because you're like, oh, man, I hope they're going to, help me out like I failed to pick them last week. But Tyron Taylor went out. You didn't expect that to happen.
I thought that was the Jacksonville. Like, I used that excuse 2 weeks ago. I didn't think Jacksonville was going to do me like that.
Then you have the Rams, Indianapolis. We both took the Rams. Pulled out that one in a tight game. Then we had both had Pittsburgh. How stupid are we?
Yeah. I don't know. Vegas is out here snapping now.
Yeah, no. Maybe John Gruden, that little mastermind of himself.
Yeah, I do love John Gruden, man. He's a boss.
Both to the Jets. Failed on that one. Mac and cheese. See, I was expecting Zach Wilson, big expectation. Show up. But nothing happened.
The rookie running back. Like, I was expecting all this to go down, man. I got big hopes for fucking the Jets, man.
Then I took the Saints and you took the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Smart job on that one because James Winston, you let me down, buddy. It's okay, though. We both took Philly. That was a letdown. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
He came through.
Philly needs to step up in plenty more ways.
We both took Super Bowl champs, Buccaneers.
Atlanta, who?
But this game right here.
That game was good, though.
No, it was a good game.
Matt, showed up.
With Calvin Ridley.
Man, there was some good-ass shit going on down there in Atlanta.
Then we have...
that was Tampa, though.
Our Arizona game, tight one right there.
Man, all you had to do was kick a field goal, Tommy.
We both took Arizona.
You wish.
We did.
You did?
I didn't take Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Dallas at the Chargers. Oh, man, we fucked up.
Barely. Fucking Dallas. Wow. The guy can actually kick a field goal now, 50-yarder.
Now he finally showed up. Motherfucker. Then we took Seattle.
Yeah.
Let down on that one. Who would have thought Derrick Henry would say, I'm about to bag?
Dude, Sunday night, or the afternoon games were decent, bro. It was one of those days.
And then this one.
That was probably the best one.
You said it. You said Mr. September
is vulnerable, man.
Is bound to lose a game in September. And he did. Lamar Jackson. We both took Baltimore, and Lamar Jackson did it. Obviously, we both took the Packers, being our team.
Green Bay,
Bartles winning 20-19.
Tommy still did not do his push-ups, guys. We're going to record that this week, though.
I'm going to record that right after this.
Oh, man.
Because we have a push-up game coming up.
You do?
So I need it. I need it. You do? But let's recap our college football Big Ten Week 3.
A.K.A. Blowout City.
Maryland beats Illinois 20-17. Number 8 Cincinnati beats Indiana 38-24. Nebraska loses to number 3 Oklahoma 23-16. Michigan State beats Miami 38-17. Miami's ranked 24 though, and lost to Michigan State. I like Michigan State though.
I like their basketball team.
Yep. Draymond Green.
There's that Spartans, right?
Yep. Draymond Green's from there. Then we have Northern Illinois. Oh my Jesus, I wish they didn't even show up. But they lost to number 25 Michigan 63-10. Golden Gophers, Minnesota pulled out a victory 30-0 to Colorado. See, I told you, if the Vikings don't win, who wins? The Golden Gophers. Then we have Purdue losing to number 12 Notre Dame. The Badgers will be seeing them in week 4, 27-13. Tulsa loses to number 9 Ohio State, 41-20.
Damn.
Delaware loses to Rutgers, 45-13.
Damn.
This is another one. Wish you didn't show up, but Iowa beats Kent State, 30-7. Iowa's ranked number 5. Then we have the Western losing to Duke,
Chicago,
23-30. Then number 22 ranked Auburn. Man, I won on this game because I took Penn State. 3-0 Penn State beats 28-20 Auburn.
3-0, nice start, boys.
Yep, they beat the Badgers.
Fuck 'em.
So right when I seen that, I said, all right, look, maybe they can beat Auburn, you know. Penn State's ranked number 10. We'll cover that.
Say, goddamn, they gotta lose sometime, huh?
They're gonna lose this week. But we have our Star Sit fantasy segment, Bardo.
My favorite part.
Here we go, PPR. We got DJ Moore, Carolina at Houston, wide receiver. Or we have T. Higgins, Cincinnati wide receiver at Pittsburgh. Who you starting and who you sitting?
This week.
Man,
I go with DJ Moore.
Going against Houston, right?
Yeah, and I do like T. Higgins, but it's a divisional game. Pittsburgh, you know, it's always that smash mouth shit going on.
And
bro.
with him being the number 3 receiver going across the middle with TJ Watt there,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, buddy. So I think we're both going with DJ Moore on that one.
Cuckoo cow.
Then we have our standard league, Joe Mixon, running back Cincinnati at Pittsburgh, or Miles Sanders, running back Philadelphia at Dallas.
Both great games.
Miles Sanders is a Monday night. Oh, man, that one's tough. Who you starting? Who you sitting, Bardo?
I have both players. If I were to choose one, I'd probably go. Mixon kind of made me feel bad yet last week. Miles Sanders didn't really do much either, and they were both good the previous week. I think Pittsburgh, Dallas defense.
Man,
I'm going with Joe Mixon. Because I think Dallas defense is a little bit tougher this week, and I don't think they're gonna let Philly win.
We're split on this one. I'm going with Miles Sanders. I think they're gonna pull out the upset. I think Philadelphia's gonna win it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it 21-17 for that game. But we have PPR, Calvin Ridley, Atlanta receiver at the Giants, or Stephon Diggs, wide receiver Buffalo, versus the Washington football team. Who you starting? Who you sitting?
I like Calvin Ridley, but
man, right against the Giants, man. It's
all about
man.
It's all about Stephon Diggs, man.
Yeah, I think. I like Stephon. I think we're both gonna go with Stephon, right?
Yep.
Man, but Calvin Ridley, he can be a sneaky play though against that Giants football team.
Cordell Patterson was sneaky, man.
Dude,
that dude.
That's gonna be in our waiver wire segment because that one is a nice one.
You ever have one of those feelings where you're just looking at the waiver wire and you see one's name like
and
Cordell Patterson, and then I'm thinking like, who would I drop for him? Like, you know what? It's not even worth it. And then that next week, the man goes
boom. He just goes bananas.
Touchdown machine. I was like, God dang it, man! I just definitely didn't want to drop nobody on my team. But I was just thinking like, he always does something good. You just don't know which game to pick.
Yep.
But if you have that inside feeling in your heart, guys, you pick that. You just go with your gut next time, all right?
Act like the guy's hurt and drop him. Be like, oh shit, he's hurt.
Cool.
Then we have a half PPR. Man, Marvin Jones, he's been snapping for Jacksonville. He's going against Arizona Cardinals. Or you have Juju Smith-Schuster, wide receiver Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. Who you starting? Who you sitting? Man, Arizona.
Man.
You gotta go Marvin Jones. Because like you just said, the divisional game, Juju being, I don't know.
Juju probably get a touchdown.
But you got
9 catches, maybe.
What's his name? Deion Johnson?
Yeah, did I say Johnson?
Yep. He looks like he's going to be out for a week or two. He avoided a major knee injury, but still doesn't mean his knee's going to be right. You know, like Giannis was able to recover from it, but don't mean everybody recovers from it like a week or two.
Oh, he did that same injury?
Well, he had a similar knee injury, but not severe to where it's an ACL tear or anything like that.
Let's pray for that man's health, man. Get back out there.
So, like I said, I think we're both going Marvin Jones.
See it?
Then we have our stud or dud fantasy for week 3. Throw out 2 names. You tell me which one's a stud and which one's a dud for our week 3.
Man, I already know who I'm picking.
So we got Derek Carr versus Miami, or Kirk Cousins versus Seattle.
We all know who the dud is here, Kirky. We're going with the stud Derek Carr, man. I'm gonna just hop on the bandwagon and just see the Raiders are gonna destroy Miami, man.
Okay, so we're both going with Derek Carr as a stud and Kirk Cousins as a dud. You a dud.
You're a dud.
And hopefully you prove us wrong.
True.
Now this one's gonna be hard.
I really don't like this one.
Cooper Kupp versus Tampa Bay, or Devontae Adams versus the 49ers.
Can we just pick 2 studs? I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with my boy Devontae Adams, man, just because you already know I'm rocking green and gold, man, green and yellow. But San Fran's good. You know, their defense is always good against us. We suck in Cali and in Florida sometimes, you know. But
that's why I'm split. I think I'm going with Cooper Kupp 3 weeks in a row. I think he's gonna do it 3 weeks in a row.
No bullshit, man. They're snapping. The Browns are snapping, but they got to go against a very, very good team this week.
So Bardo's going with Devontae Adams as a stud and Cooper Kupp as a dud.
Yep.
It hurts him to say it, but
I like them both.
You like them both. I'm going with Cooper Kupp as a stud, just Devontae as a dud.
Just my opinion.
Yep. Don't mean it's gonna be right, wrong.
True.
But we have T.J. Hockenson versus Baltimore Ravens. Whew, tough one right there.
Too good. That's another good one right there.
Or we got Travis Kelce versus the Chargers, which is another good one. Man, that was tough. I like T.J. Hockenson, man.
I'm gonna split it with you. I'm gonna go Travis then.
Yeah, I like T.J. Hockenson
I do like
this
TJ,
week.
But versus Baltimore, you might even score. Yeah, that might even be the best pick. That might be.
Because the Chargers, man, see it.
But Kelsey's still gonna make it happen.
Yeah, and it's like Dallas was able to beat them though, so it's like maybe Travis Kelce gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with TJ as a stud this week for week 3, and Kelce a dud. Bartle will go with Travis Kelce as a stud and TJ as a dud for week 3.
Bruce Rose.
Then we got Jonathan Taylor versus Tennessee Titans, or Austin Eckler versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
And Austin Eckler kind of was limpy last week, man. So I'm hoping he's doing very.
They look like they didn't put him in the injury report.
That man is always getting injured, though. You know. So
yeah, so they're
we'll
scared.
See you 2 weeks from now. You know?
They're scared to put his name up there. They're like, man, is it real?
I like Jonathan Taylor, but that Tennessee defense might be tough at home, man. So I'm gonna go Austin Eckler. And I like Kansas City's defense, but Austin Eckler's still a beast, man.
Well, here's the thing. I never go against the Badgers. So, JT, I'm starting him. Jonathan Taylor's my stud for week 3.
Oh, I'm still starting him in my fantasy football. I'll tell you that.
And Eckler's my dud for week 3. Bartle's stud is Eckler, and his dud is Taylor for our week 3 stud and duds.
Henry Rose was not up there this week.
You guys let us know how horrible we have done after this episode. Then we have our waiver wire. Man, this one was tough. This shit's hard.
Half PPR.
Yeah, so many good names. We have Darius Slayton from the Giants. Then you got Cordell Patterson. You just mentioned him. You seen his name. As hard as do I go with him or not? KJ Osborne was able to do a sneaky thing. Justin Jefferson, KJ there. Then you have Jared Cook from the Chargers.
He did good.
Then our standard league, you have Sam Darnold, man. I'm telling you, this guy's a sneaky play, man. If you're losing if your quarterback just went down, I think Sam Darnold could be the guy, Even just to have on the bench right now, just to, wait until a bye week and you're able to use him. Then you got Hunter Renfrow from the Las Vegas team. He's a nice little play too. James Washington, we just talked about Johnson going down. He could be a great play in Pittsburgh. Sony Michel, he showed up. He looked like he was ready. With Darrell Henderson going down. Then you have our PPR one. We have Rondale Moore. Man, I paid Kyle Murray as my fantasy leader.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just going to blow it away, He's coming out there just slinging that ball.
Darrell Henderson, that's nothing major injury, right?
No,
right?
He'll be all right. But just Sony Michel's a nice little keep.
Yeah.
Just in case,
Man, I passed up on Henderson like every draft, and it was like, dang, he actually turned out to be a pretty good running back.
Yeah, he was. Last year he was there for them, but it wasn't
like
it wasn't every week.
I didn't.
Where this week this year, he's been looking pretty good. Then we had Tim Patrick, obviously from the Denver Broncos, but man, Courtland Sutton, just like you said, Courtland Sutton was just ready. He just said, "Okay, our number one's down. I've been here before. I'm ready."
He missed like all of last year, man. You gotta pull up.
And then Detroit's player, hopefully I said the name right, Cortez Sepres, the wide receiver for our Badger player. I'm salty I can't pronounce the guy's name right. But our Badger player.
That's how it looks at us. But
yeah, and then Henry Ruggs III from Las Vegas. We were just talking about Renfrow. Ruggs, he catches the ball a little bit more than Renfrow. That's why I would put him in the PPR league, better than the standard league. But yeah, if you guys see them, I think these are some players that stashed on your bench just in case. Players going down. Use it. Then we have our daily fantasy sports segment. We're gonna throw up, 3 valuable names that you guys can play on Yahoo. What is it? Yahoo, DraftKings, FanDuel. Shit, play them all. Win some big fucking money. Yeah, Russell Wilson going against Minnesota. I think that's gonna be a big game. Derek Carr. Hopefully he's going to slaughter Miami like, Josh Allen did.
Yep.
Mac and Cheese going against the Saints. For our running backs, we have Christian McCaffrey at Houston. Jonathan Taylor at Tennessee. This one could be nice too. Elijah Mitchell, going against our Packers.
How dare you?
We can't cover a running back, a tight end to save our fucking lives.
Whatever, man. San Fran's it's not happening.
Then we got Mike Will. Mike Will made it
Hey.
at Kansas City, wide receiver from the Chargers. Courtland Sutton versus the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a big game. DeAndre Hopkins versus Jacksonville. George Kittle, like I said, tight end. He could be a big game. Dallas Goedert at Dallas. And we got Kyle Pitts at the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Then for our defense, Pittsburgh, Denver, and then the Raiders going against Miami. They don't know, what their quarterback situation is going to be.
Could be a good few amount of sacks this week.
Then for our sneaky plays, little sleepers, we have Daniel Jones. We have KJ Osborne. And the Detroit guy, Quintez Cephas.
Detroit.
But let's preview week 3, Bardo. Man, week 3. We have Thursday night football.
Thursdays.
I love Thursday. I love Thursday.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Well, we have Carolina taking on Houston. Man, you know, you see Sam Darnold and what's his name? That Denzel Miz taking over for Tyrod Taylor. I don't think it's gonna be a good game for his ass. Man. And like I said, Mark Ingram, that's pretty much the only play I'm doing for the Texans. Carolina, you almost have everybody you can pick from Christian McCaffrey, Sam Darnold, Robbie Anderson.
Man, I think, how is it like the Texans running backs aren't catching so much more yards? Is the line just that bad, or does David Johnson and Connor like
Mark
not
Ingram
have it like that?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, David Johnson gone. I forgot about that. It's Mark Ingram.
Yeah, no, he's there too. It's David Johnson, Philip Lindsay, and Mark Ingram. They all there.
You gotta get some more damn yards, man.
Man, that offensive line, I just think it's horrible, dude. Then you got the Saints taking on the Patriots. We were just talking about that with mac and cheese. That could be a decent game. You know, you have a lot of options with James Winston there, so if him and Alvin Kamara can get going.
I know what happened to 5 different receivers catching 5 different touchdowns, huh?
Not last week. Then we have the Washington football team taking on the Buffalo Bills. Again, I don't see Josh Allen doing another blowout. You know, it's going to be a close game. I see a tight little squeeze in that one. Then we have Chicago taking on the Browns. Justin Fields, can you do it?
The rookie probably
against
can
the Dogs?
do it. That'd be pretty cool, man. But I'm picking the Browns. I forgot about
Baker Mayfield. This hard.
Home.
It's hard, man.
Go Dogs.
Then we have the Cardinals versus the Jaguars. Like, come on. Trevor Lawrence, I think him and Kyle Murray are going to do a shootout. This is going to be one of those odd games where I'm going to put the score high on this one. I'm going to go, like 35-38.
You think Trevor Lawrence can keep up?
I think he's going to keep up. I think he's going to be like that college instinct's going to come into him like, you
I was just thinking that,
motherfucker.
dude, like, that'd be so cool if they just started scoring 40s.
Just boom, boom, boom. And I think it could, like, he has a decent team in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? And Arizona, we know what Arizona is. So J.J. Watt's going to be putting pressure on him. And Jacksonville don't have nothing to put pressure on Kyler Murray. But we have Atlanta versus the Giants.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's gonna pull out a victory here. Somebody's gonna be 1-2. I'll tell you that.
What if they just fucking end in a tie?
0-2-1. That would suck.
Giants and Falcon fans be so mad.
Then we got our Buccaneers, taking on the Rams. That's a
Somebody's
special
gotta
one.
lose.
That's a special one, dude. I think
this is gonna be the best game of the Sunday.
Yeah, and I really think that's gonna be the highlight. That game, you're gonna be like, holy fuck! Like, we really witnessed
this is gonna
some
be the
greatness.
high scoring game. This one would probably be the high scoring game, or would it be like that low scoring game where?
That's what I'm saying. That's what's tough. Is it gonna be
I hope it's the high
17-10 where you're like, what the fuck?
I want AB to get a touchdown.
But I really want to see the 42-35. Just that crazy ass fuck game, 45-44. Just that crazy game.
I want to see Matt Stafford.
Just lights out,
man. Yeah, all year I just want to see Matt Stafford just go off.
Then I hope this one's gonna be high with Russell Wilson. So we have Seattle taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Man, Dalvin Cook went out like 3 times last week. So I hope he's healthy.
They kept trying to bring him in, dude. Like, God, if he's hurt, he's hurt.
That's what I be thinking sometimes too, man. Dude, why you gotta push him back out there, man? he just got sat down like 2 times.
They had the Chargers.
No, you go out there and you break your leg.
Sign a contract. Then you have the Chargers at the Chiefs, man. I'm telling you. Chiefs, I don't see it.
You taking Chargers?
You got to. What do you mean? And we take a Chargers. Justin Herbert?
We're still in September, man. That was just a
fluke.
Oh,
that was just
Lamar.
a fluke? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Lamar pulled it off a great win, but I'm still thinking Chiefs going to with this.
This ain't Sunday Night Football?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Then we have great division rivalry. Bengals going against the Steelers.
As soon as you said that, I just pictured like 3 hits in my head. That
over and over again. I keep seeing Juju.
Fights.
I keep seeing Juju and Burford. Or no, what was his name? Man, dude, the dude that smacked Antonio Brown that made him when he was like all laid out
with the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. That was Garrett. When he got like laid out or whatever, then Juju came, gave revenge, bro.
Oh,
came
I know
on the side. Boom.
I was thinking about the other one where the punter got kicked or something like that. Oh man.
Yeah, you talking about Antonio Brown? What you said?
Dude, that one and the one that you just mentioned too.
Crazy hits,
man.
Yeah, I don't even think Juju's a football play.
The worst one was when the dude got injured and he like broke his back or something like that. And he was out for like a year and a half or something like that. I seen that hit, bro. Like I was like, no.
You talking about for Buffalo, right?
Was that
where he couldn't walk?
I thought he was a Steelers player.
No. Oh, no. Yeah, you're talking about the linebacker.
That was Bengals.
You're talking about the linebacker, bro. Yeah.
That divisional game, bro, is like hell, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's probably the most dangerous games ever, bro. Is like Bengals and Steelers. Like, we have great matchups, Bears, Packers.
Oh yeah,
like,
Bears, Packers are good.
But I'm talking about the dangerous.
Talking about hitting.
We're talking about like.
We're talking about hitting.
We're talking about shootouts.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely Cleveland.
Somebody on this team has a knife. It's Bengals and Steelers. Like,
yeah, that's definitely Cleveland, Bengals, Steelers. Those guys, that AFC North, Pittsburgh, those guys, man. I just keep thinking of that Zack and Miri make a porno when he's like, Rowdy Roddy Roethlisberger.
It's like, chuck it, fuck it, football.
Well, we had the Colts at Tennessee.
Oh.
Carson Wentz being out. I don't know. I hopefully Jonathan Taylor can carry the load.
I think the Colts should just call Andrew Luck back.
Man, it sucks because he don't want to come back. I think they should pick up that phone and say, Nick Foles, what do we need to do to make this happen? And then you have Ravens taking on Detroit. Yeah, we know. We're going to see an upset there. Then we have the Dolphins at the Raiders. We know we're not seeing no upset there.
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders. It's the Raiders. Then we have the Jets at Denver.
Can they win a game?
Are they going to win the game? I don't think so.
I don't think so, man. It's the Broncos, man.
Then we see, man, this one. And again, I tell you, I'm taking the upset. We're going to cover it next. But that...
Go ahead, take your freaking 49ers.
That California, that state right there that he comes from, Aaron Rodgers, they don't like him.
Shut the hell up. They love him, okay?
No, that state hates him because he keeps fucking losing there. And that's why I'm taking 49ers.
That's because previously the 49ers had, like, great defense, man.
Still do.
Nah.
Nick Bosa.
Hey, I say that every year and then we end up losing to the 49ers. Like, damage.
And then Monday night, are we going to see the Manning Bros for the Eagles and Cowboys matchup?
I know I will. If they're on.
I hope. I hope so.
That's like the only way to watch Monday Night Football nowadays.
And everybody really said it. Like you see big celebrities, actors saying, "Oh, we're watching Monday Night Football because of the Manning Bros."
This is great.
Man. Thank you again. Thank you, ESPN.
Probably the coolest shit they ever did since putting Randy Moss on TV.
Yeah. Then we have college football, Big Ten Week 4. Saturday, number 12 Notre Dame takes on number 18 Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin, baby.
Come on, baby. Let's win this game. Then we have Colorado State taking on number 5 Iowa. Do not see that ending well. Nebraska taking on number 20 Michigan State. Villanova taking on number 6 Penn State. Ohio taking on Northwestern. Bowling Green taking on my Golden Gophers. Rutgers taking on number 19 Michigan. Illinois taking on Purdue. Boilermakers. Kent State taking Maryland on. Man, Maryland's a good team though.
Maryland.
Then we have Akron taking on number 10 Ohio State. Indiana taking on Western Kentucky. That was Big Ten.
Big Ten.
We're gonna post our picks for all that. If you follow us on Instagram, you can see that. Then we are on preview our NFL Pick'ems Week 3. Thursday Night Football. We both took the Panthers. Saints and Patriots. We're split on that one. I'm going with the Saints. Bartle's taking the Patriots. Football team against the Bills. We're both rocking with Buffalo. The Browns at Cleveland. We're both taking the Dogs. Cardinals at Jacksonville. We're both taking the Cardinals. We're split on the Falcons at Giants. I'm going with the Falcons. You're going with the Giants.
Yep.
Buccaneers at LA. You're taking the Super Bowl champs and Tom Brady. I'm taking Matt Staff and the Rams.
You're crazy.
You're crazy, man.
So crazy it just might work.
Then you have Seattle at Minnesota. You're taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Vikings. I see a push-up challenge on that. Then we have the Chargers at the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chargers. You're going with the Chiefs. Then we have the Bengals at the Steelers. You're going with the Bengals. I'm going with the Steelers. Colts at Tennessee. We're both rocking with the Colts. Ravens at Detroit. Man, I really wanted to take Detroit this game. But we're both going with Baltimore. Dolphins at Raiders. We're both going with the Raiders. Jets at Denver. I'm going with the Jets, man. I'm hoping Zach Wilson can do it. You're going with the Broncos. Our Sunday Night Football. You're taking the Packers. I'm taking the 49ers. Then we're split on another game for Monday night. The Manning Bros. We're split. I'm going with the Eagles. You're going with the Cowboys. Hell yeah. Let's see. Man, am I going to pass you? Am I going to take that lead?
Nah.
In week 3, am I going to take that shit?
You've been saying that since the beginning of preseason times.
Since the beginning of time.
Oh, no, man. Say, hey, as long as I'm always around, you're always number 2, see?
But that's it. That's number 7 in the books.
Be here for our party, episode 10.
That wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed another great episode. Bardo had to point that out for me. This is a great episode, not a good episode. So tune in every Thursday. But if you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram at Timeout with the Crew. Follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook at Timeout_crew. Hashtag our name so you can start spreading the word. Get everybody to join our Instagram. You can see our picks. Bardo's going to upload his fantasy leaders.
You guys can vote on everything.
All of the games, college. And then we're going to start maybe next Friday. I think we're going to start our UFC shit.
If you're into UFC, come check us out.
Yeah, we're going to start Zooming. Once we get it, we had some difficulties, with me having the baby and trying to get everybody's equipment going. So hopefully we can get the Zoom shit up and people can start seeing our faces and all that shit.
They'll love our show even more.
You guys would like it even more, I'm telling you. And once we add, a couple different people on, we might have a caller. And we have our
special guests. We
have another member joining our team for our UFC Insider. So just stay tuned, man. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be something big.
Dana White's coming next week.
Join the crew before everybody joins the crew. And there's no room in the clubhouse for you to join the crew.
There's always a back door, man. I can let you guys in. Don't listen now.
So
there's room.
So that when you go to YouTube, click that bell, man, and subscribe.
Hit that like button.
On Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you can find all of our shit in the bio.
Thumbs up, heart it up.
And just hashtag us. Keep spreading that word, man. All right, peace.
Peace.